we've done is taken a music album and completely repackaged it as an application that you can download onto a smartphone.
Because it's an app, you download it from the App Store, not the music store. This puts the album in front of a completely different group of people.
The application is really elegant. All you need to do is click a single button to download as much of the album and extra content that you want.
Its job is to efficiently put content onto the mobile phone and then get out of the way.
Just click the download button and whatever you select just starts downloading to the phone. That's it.
But there's a lot going on behind the scenes.
We've embedded tracking technology that literally serializes each and every album download. We know the make and model of the phone,
The store that it was downloaded from,
and exactly which content was downloaded and what time.
we start gathering information immediately.
Although we can stream video files to manage size, everything else in the app is downloaded directly to the phone.
This is an ownership model. You own all of the music, the photos, the ringtones that you purchased, and after they're transferred from the app onto your phone, you can sync them to your iTunes library,
Your personal backup, a CD, any type of cloud service you want. The app's job is to get the content to you, not to force you into any new way of experiencing your music.
What you put into your deluxe album app is completely under your control, as much or as little as you would like.
You can create as many categories as you like, you can name them any way you want, and you can put as much or as little into them as you want.
We'll produce it completely to your specifications. Let's look at an example. In this case, we see that the full album tracks are presented two ways, as 128 and a higher fidelity 256. The user can choose between them, or they can select both.
In fact, we can encode your tracks at 64, 96, 128, 192, 256, or 320, which you can market as ultra hi-fi. We can even deliver a wave.
Lyric sheets can be bundled in and presented any way you like. In this case, we've presented the user a PDF file, which they most certainly could print out if they wanted.
You could include the lyrics in any format.
They could as easily be graphic files or Word documents, and we can even mix and match them.
You should include photos of the artist. On most phones, it's just a couple of clicks to crop and set these photos as the wallpaper.
Now they've got the added value of personalizing their phone with their favorite picture while getting a constant daily impression.
This keeps the artist top of mind, helping to make each fan an ambassador.
Imagine being able to include a ringtone for every track on the album. The fans are going to love that. What an incredible value when you consider that full lengths are selling for 99 cents and $1.29. Ringtones often as high as $2.49, and now they're all being bundled in.
10 ringtones at $2.49 is $25. Plus $10 for the album, we're at a $35 value already.
We've had years of experience producing ringtones for phones. We know what to do. We know how to make them loud and clean and capture the hook of the song.
It's not as easy as you might think to make compact files that are quick to download and still sound great. And the way you encode for a ringtone is different from the way you encode for a good stereo or headphones. We take this into account when producing the mobile version of the album. We're not just batch converting files.
These new smartphones can play videos incredibly well, especially if they're connected to Wi-Fi, or if the video has been downloaded to the memory of the phone. We can set up the video as progressive downloads, so you can watch them while they're streaming, but you can also store them afterwards.
The benefit of downloading the video entirely is that it can be added to a library and replayed easily.
You're going to notice the quality that goes into this.
Video encoding for mobile has a number of complexities. We play a lot of tricks to make things look good, sound great, and not take 10 minutes to download. It's part art, part science, and it really takes a lot of experience to do it right.
Video is really popular. Include backstage videos, music videos, whatever you've got, the fans love it.
Can she sing? Yes. Can she dance? Yes. Can she perform and keep her audience on the edge of the seat? Yes.
We came up with this idea of an album sampler. If we want to sell entire albums, not just a few hit tracks from an album, I think we need to tell the story of the album itself.
What was the artist thinking about? What were their influences? How do all these songs fit together and tell a story? What should I be thinking about when I listen?
The album sampler incorporates passages from each of the tracks that blends them with artist interviews, producer interviews, fan reactions, perhaps an interview with another artist that comment on the album as a whole.
Then, we bundle them into your app to help fans discover other albums. Discovery is everything.
You don't need to wait for the store to report sales to us. When the app opens, it reports back to our servers, so we can track sales in real time.
Not only sales, but how many times the app is opened and specifically what content has been downloaded to the phone.
There are app stores all over the world. This entire system is a global distribution strategy if you want it to be, and you have complete control over the pricing.
You could position an album app as a deluxe premium album at $14.95.
You could bundle 5 albums into a box set for $100.
Or, way on the other extreme, you could give an album away for free.
You could bundle a free album into a paid album. You could take one track from 10 albums and package them together as a free bundle.
Complete with photos and album samplers and anything else you think would drive awareness.
There are any number of ways we can market albums and get users just one click away from making a purchase. One way is to utilize a QR code.
Here's how they work. First, you need to find or download a QR reading program. There are tons of them out there, and they're free. Just point your phone to the QR code, and the phone reads it, then takes you to the album download page.
Here's where that gets really exciting. If the person then downloads the album app, that app knows that it was this QR code that influenced the purchase.
We know when it was clicked, where it was clicked.
For privacy reasons, we don't know who it is, but we do know everything else.
How often the app was opened, what content was downloaded,
If they purchased any other albums, everything.
These codes are tracked by our system so that you can tie sales data all the way back to where the user first saw and clicked one of these codes.
We do the same for URLs that you put onto social media sites, or email broadcast lists, or blogging sites, review sites, you name it. We'll give you a full set of these URLs and QR codes, absolutely free. And wherever you place them, you'll get this amazing tracking technology.
These URLs are so smart, they dynamically route you to the best place to make your purchase. If you click on the URL from a Verizon phone, we take you to the Verizon App Store.
If you click from a T-Mobile phone running Android, we'll take you to a T-Mobile Android App Store.
Otherwise, we may send you to Amazon, or iTunes, or Google Marketplace.
Even directly to our download servers, based on the rules we decide on together.
The magic of the QR codes is driven by our special mobile-aware live links technology.
If you posted one of our links on Facebook,
And then it got tweeted.
And retweeted,
and the person clicked and downloaded the album,
We could trace it all the way back to the initial Facebook post that started it all.
and all this data is available instantly.
On the main menu of the app, we have a More About the Artist button. When the fan clicks that button, a very specialized website is loaded in the phone.
It's a special website because it's been optimized for the smartphone. WDA produces these sites for you and hosts them.
As soon as the page is opened, our servers are alerted and the session is tracked.
Again, each and every album is serialized.
We know the serial number that's viewing that page. There's no reason to prompt them or ask for a password.
We know it's them. We know everything that they've purchased. We know what links they've clicked.
We can customize that page just for them, presenting them more albums to buy.
Links to fan sites, sponsored bonus content, or links to other apps.
Just send us the album and we'll produce the mobile app version, release it around the world, collect the royalties, and send you a check.
With the digital age, the new problem is discovery. With hundreds of millions of smartphones consuming billions of app downloads across dozens of storefronts, you simply can't ignore that market for your music.